Alright, and to finish off today's Swiss rounds, this will be the round 6 Swiss again. A set that has already begun between Andrew Hoon, which you've seen previously in round 4,
Yes.
as well as Bryan Tan. So I believe Bryan is already 1-0 up in this set, and Andrew will be aiming to bring it back. So as pointed out, Andrew's team does have a few surprises, and if he's already 1-0 down, it might be a bit difficult for him to call his way back.
Yeah, usually, as you mentioned, teams with gimmicks usually try to get the first victory and then be able to leverage on that to get another victory in the next 2 games.
Alright, so Bryan's team is X and Y. It is Xerneas, Yveltal, Thunderous, Landorus, Ferrothorn, Salamence.
Yep, and as we saw earlier, Andrew's team, the Kyogre, the Dialga, Thunderous, Mawile, Hitmontop,
Gorgeist.
and Gorgeist. Yeah. Oh, so that's what you meant by X and Y. I was like very confused when you were saying. Also, X and Y being Xerneas and Yveltal.
I suppose Bryan, by running both X and Y, Bryan kind of gives Bryan a strong matchup against Dual Primal. Yveltal does do well against Dual Primal teams, and Xerneas kind of beats everything else. But basically, by going with that combination though, his team definitely comes with a lower power level immediately. Unlike teams with at least 1 Primal.
I wouldn't say a lower power level, just a different power level in the terms of usually we're used to seeing Groudon and Kyogre fire off spread moves. Yveltal, I believe the only spread move he has that
Snarl.
he uses, is Snarl. So definitely lacking in the spread move department. So he has to choose his picks
top
correctly.
ogre in 2016. And Thunderous and Xerneas come out for Bryan's side of the field.
So fake out. What does he want to fake out here though? I mean the Thunderous is threatening the Kyogre, and Xerneas does threaten the Geomancy.
Oh, if this is game 2 already, Andrew should at least by now be able to figure out whether that's fast Xerneas or bulky Xerneas. If it's bulky Xerneas, then he has a chance of firing a Water Spout before he gets moved. But if it is fast Xerneas, then he is in big trouble. Because White Guard's not going to help him when Xerneas gets the boost. Oh, it is bulky Xerneas. Andrew might have a chance here if his Kyogre is fast enough.
Yeah, we'll see if he gathered enough information in from the first round.
It's hard to know what Xerneas speed is.
Thunderous goes for the protect. Bryan playing safe
Fishing
here.
the fake out onto that. Oh, he just go for double protect. So that's actually what he needs. No switch out from Andrew to take advantage of the free turn.
And the fake out and the water spot. So the fake out being burnt now, him on top.
It's useless.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely useless.
I do expect.
And if there was a feint, then that was the turn feint should have come out.
Yeah, and I because everything here, I do expect the Hitmontop to be switched out by eject button before I can do anything at all. Yeah.
If Bryan is wise, he's not even going to bother touching him on top. He's going to Thunderbolt the Kyogre and Geomancy. No reason to do anything else. Thunderbolt neuters the Water Spout damage, and you get a free Geomancy. Why would you want to switch him on top when Hitmontop is so useless?
And well, well, Andrew just withdraws him on top manually then and sends in his own Thunderous. And Kyogre goes for a protect here.
It's going to be a Geomancy.
Yeah,
it's going to be a
free
Geomancy.
Geomancy though for Bryan.
And I really don't see Andrew coming back. You really hope for his sake that his last one is the Mawile.
Yes.
But when you have to get Mawile onto the field and Xerneas is already at Blast 2, it's just a very bad look for Mawile because Moonblast does 80% minimum.
And yet, I mean, the only way that Mawile is going to come on the field is if something feints, which would already set Andrew back by behind.
Now, even if he was fast Kyogre, he can't Water Spout it for damage now that it's boosted.
Yes.
And because it's bulky Xerneas, Water Spout is probably not even going to do 50%, even at full health, which Kyogre is not going to be at, rest assured. This might be a Thunderous speed tie here, to be very honest. Unless Andrew called that he didn't. He Thunder Wave though. He did go for the safe Thunder Wave, walks right into the protect, and will get taunted.
Punished by the taunt.
That could be game.
Yeah, I mean, he does read it properly and goes for the Ice Beam on the Thunderous, brings it down to his Sash. But the problem is still that the Geomancy Xerneas is free to run around, and the Thunderous can't even lock it down now with can't even disrupt it now with Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that turn Andrew had to protect his Thunderous from the taunt. He really didn't have a chance to. He had to match to protect and then Thunder Wave it next turn. But now, without being able to Thunder Wave it, even the Mawile at the back, as long as Xerneas has a healthy partner, that Mawile is dead. The best Andrew can hope for now is to force Xerneas into picking its targets and hope he can predict them perfectly, which up to this point he has not, sadly to say.
So definitely the chips in Bryan's favor here. The taunt on Thunderous is not something we see often as well. And Andrew withdraws.
No, it is pretty common. Like, it's a question of whether you want hidden power water or not. And I think Bryan doesn't carry hidden power water because, you know, he doesn't have a Kyogre.
Yeah. And Kyogre goes for
And
the
Andrew
protect
making
here.
the decision to send in his Mawile and ease a Dazzling Gleam. This game is over.
Let's see how much Mawile takes before we decide on that. That's okay, I guess.
He's not going to take another Dazzling Gleam.
Oh, no, well, that kind of seals the game.
That's exactly what happens. Andrew just made a hard read that
Didn't pay
Bryan
off.
would double target into Kyogre, and it didn't pay off. And I suppose when you're in Andrew's situation with no way to stop the Xerneas, you have to do that. Because now with Thunderous, Kyogre, and Himatop on the field, guess what? All of them can't damage. They can't touch Xerneas.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Bryan, on the other hand, has not even revealed his back 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, a bit of a stomp, I think.
One suspect that Game 1 might have gone the same way.
Well, Andrew should have been able to adjust, I guess, by then.
He had to have brought... I mean, it's a bit difficult for me to understand why he didn't bring Trick Room. Because I'm sure at least the Gorgeist had Mental Herb, right?
Or, I mean, lead the Mawile, challenge the Xerneas during the setup.
Immediately. More at the back is just not good enough.
Yeah, and we do see Water Spout.
He's going to do 20%.
No, the Xerneas protected. Yeah. Thunderous, having done his job, saved the Xerneas from a Thunder Wave.
And Himatops can't save the Kyogre from Moonblast next turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes you wonder why Bryan just didn't go for the Moonblast. Oh, that was fake out, that's true.
And Landorus comes in. I mean, the hard read here will be to predict that Kyogre will protect and go for the him on top again.
There's no need for Bryan to make hard reads. Bryan is winning.
Yes, that is true. And
He has a
nothing
full
really.
health. He has a full health, bulky, boosted Xerneas.
Yeah, there's nothing really that can touch the Xerneas right now. I mean, even the Thunderous at the back. I mean, what can he do? It's just Thunder Wave.
Yeah,
But
I
I mean,
can't damage it. We know it's special. We know the Kyogre is special. We know Himatops only attack is close combat.
yeah. And White Guard goes up.
And Moonblast will finish off Kyogre. And inch Andrews.
Oh, he goes for the hit
hit
on top. I think I was predicting the Kyogre to protect there. But I mean,
double?
what the Kyogre's gonna achieve? I mean, it's just gonna kill the Landorus at most. And maybe not even. Since the Landorus does U-turn out.
So we get to, at least we get to see all of Bryan's 4 Pokemon that he brought. This is going to be the Yveltal.
No,
Oh,
it
it's
is
the
the
Ferrothorn.
Ferrothorn. And we do see Thunder coming out.
This is the only shot. He needs the paralysis.
Yep.
A crit would be nice, but he needs the paralysis, which he does not get. And that is game.
He does have Thunderous, I guess.
Special.
Yeah, but I mean, the Ferrothorn is just gonna kill his Kyogre in return, and it's just overall a very bad trade for Andrew.
Yeah. He needs to Thunder Wave the Xerneas here and pray for full paralysis.
Or he could just Thunder. Yeah, yes, he does. And oh, no protect, so the Xerneas is gonna finally be disrupted at least.
And Kyogre is hoping for a Power Whip miss.
And no, Dazzling Gleam.
Nope,
does
Dazzling
hit the
will
field.
seal the game. KO, bring Thunderous to his Sash, KO Kyogre. That will be game. Bryan will move on to, I believe, a 4-2 record as well. Hoping, bidding to make top cut, and hoping his resistance is not as disastrous as it was in Malaysia.
Yeah, it can't be that bad.
Nothing can be that bad, I'm pretty sure. Bryan's resistance in Malaysia was a sight to behold. I've never seen a percentage number that low.
Well, a pretty convincing victory from the side of Bryan over there.
I mean, when you think about it, it's really hard to see. Andrew kind of took a very surface approach to beating Xerneas. He said, I've got Thunder Wave, I've got a Mawile, I'm done. But he saw it's very easy to play around such cosmetic counters to Xerneas. Especially when you play bulky Xerneas. Which means your team is kind of geared around getting rid of the threats to the...
I kind of feel that Andrew's team is also not really suited for this matchup.
He doesn't handle Xerneas well at all. The only way he handles Xerneas well is to immediately challenge, as he pointed out, with the Mawile. But he didn't do that. He let the Mawile come in only after Xerneas was boosted.
And take a free hit and another hit from Thunderous, and he just went down. I mean, Andrew's team I feel would be suited off against maybe the dual primals matchup.
Yes, I think this is what he's done. I think he's done as well as he has today because he does have good matchup against certain teams, but not against Bryan's Xerneas.
Yeah.
Especially since Yveltal kind of breaks everything else. In fact, when you play Xerneas and Yveltal, the question is, where was the Mawile lead? what was the Mawile lead afraid of?
Yes. I'm not
It's
sure
really
the Landers, but even then, you do have the Intimidate at least to save yourself. And
It's really hard to see
yeah.
why he didn't just lead the Mawile. As what pointed out, he needed the Mawile. He relied, he went way too hard on, I got Thunder Wave, I'm fine. But even if you Thunder Wave the Xerneas, when your Mawile is only physical attacker, that's a very bad game plan.
Yes. And bulky Xerneas, I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. Bryan does have the Landers as well. Maybe an Intimidate would be able to make Xerneas survive a hit from Mawile.
Yes.
Even.
No, not Mawile. Not Mawile. Mawile's just too strong.
But yeah, I mean, Andrew, I think should have been a bit more aggressive and try to challenge.
Or he
Xerneas.
should have gone for his own trick room mode. I think he had to do either of the two, but he didn't.
Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing more threatening than a mega more under trick room.
Alright, so Bryan will move on. I believe 4-2, willing to go into top cut. Andrew unfortunately falling at the final hurdle, but a very strong showing for him. He's
Indeed.
played better than I've ever seen him play, and that's really says a lot. And well, that's it for today. Swiss will come to an end, and we'll be moving on to see the top cut games for tomorrow.
Until then, see you.